India is a beautiful South Asian country with incredible scenery, a vibrant culture, and a lot of great food. But in today's video, we are going to look past just the surface level of this country and dig deeper to learn 15 things to know about India. Hey everyone, it's Jenna from Things to Know, and today we are talking about India. So far in life, I have not had the chance to visit India, but in my research, I found a few things that I was quite surprised about. So let's get started with 15 things to know about India. Let's start off with number 1. India is the 7th largest country on Earth. Looking at a map, you can tell India is quite a large country, but it is extremely diverse as well. From the Himalayas in the north of the country to the beautiful coastline and tropics in the south, India has an area of 3,287,263 square kilometers. That's a lot of area to check out. But who calls India home? Number 2. The origins of Indians. Homo sapiens first arrived on the Indian subcontinent around 55,000 years ago. Eventually, this developed into the Indus Valley Civilization in 2500 BC, which was the first urban culture in South Asia. Nowadays, India has big cities spanning all over the country. Number 3. India is a very diverse country. The Indian Constitution lists 22 recognized languages. The most spoken of these languages is Hindi, with over 500 million native speakers. However, there are well over 1,000 other languages spoken in India by smaller groups of people. So if you are a polyglot, India is a great place to go to practice your language skills. Number 4. The religion. 79.8% of Indians list Hinduism as their religion. But what is Hinduism? Hinduism is the 3rd largest religion on Earth, with over 1.25 billion followers. This works out to about 15% of the entire global population. However, Hinduism is a Western word. Many followers of Hinduism prefer the term Sanatana Dharma, which means eternal religion. Unlike many major religions out there, Hinduism has no single founder. Instead, philosophical concepts are passed down by spiritual leaders called gurus. Now let's talk population. Following China, India is the 2nd most populous country in the world. But this is not predicted to last very long. India is projected to become the world's most populous country by 2027, with over 1.5 billion people. Number 6. India is the 19th most densely populated country on Earth. Let's compare this scene in India to this scene in Mongolia, which is the least densely populated country on Earth. Now, we're about halfway through this video and I'm getting a little bit hungry. So let's talk about food. India is known as the land of spices and has a delicious variety of food. However, did you know that India is home to one of the world's hottest chilies? Indian ghost pepper is a hybrid chili pepper grown in the northeast of the country. Just how hot is this pepper? Let's take a bottle of Tabasco hot sauce, for example. Tabasco has a Scoville rating of 2,500 to 5,000, and the ghost pepper has a rating of over 855,000. I don't know about you, but I might stick with my Tabasco. Speaking of food, let's move on to number 8. Did you know that over 20% of Indians are primarily vegetarian? Now, it's pretty commonly known that cow is sacred in India, so it may be a little harder to find a hamburger there than at your local McDonald's. However, many Hindus do not eat meat at all to minimize hurting other life on the planet. Number 9. India drives on the left side of the road. 163 countries drive on the right and 76 on the left. So make sure to look both ways before you cross the street. Okay, let's move on to number 10, which is my favorite fact. India is a mega diverse country, one of 17 in the world. A mega diverse country is a nation that has a majority of Earth species and high numbers of endemic species, which means that they belong to a single geographic location. A few other mega diverse countries include Australia, Brazil, China, and the US. So if you would like to see some cool wildlife, India is a great spot to do it. Speaking of wildlife, number 11, tigers. Let's talk tigers. And no, I don't mean that show on Netflix. As of 2021, there are only about 3,900 tigers in the wild. And India is home to about 3,000 of these tigers. or around 70% of the world's wild tiger population. Number 12, the Indian economy. In 2019, India's economy was nominally worth $2.9 trillion and is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. That being said, India ranks 139th in nominal GDP per capita. However, over 430 million Indians have left poverty since 1985, and its consumer market is projected to become the world's 5th largest by 2030. Okay, who's ready to play a game of cricket? Number 13, cricket is the most popular sport in India. The sport was first introduced in India by British sailors sometime in the 18th century, with the first cricket club established in 1792. 14, over 23 million passengers ride India's railway network per day. Now, to put that into perspective, imagine the entire population of Australia traveling at the same time. Coming from the United States, where it's a very car-centric society, this is just wild. And get this, 8.44 billion passengers per year ride India's rail system. And lastly, let's go on to number 15. Even though India is primarily a Hindu nation, its sheer population size means that there are around 195 million Muslims living in the country. This is the world's 3rd largest Muslim population, and there are over 300,000 active mosques in the country. All in all, these are 15 amazing things to know about India. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you can be notified when we have a brand new video to share. This is Jenna from Things to Know, and I'll see you next time.